Alright, so you're going to be the instructions for the birthday problem. This particular one I put into ChatGPT, and I'm actually asking for 3 sharing the same birthday, just out of curiosity. In any case, ChatGPT actually got me back some really good instructions. So there were 365 days in a year, ignoring leap years. Birthdays are uniformly distributed. You know, if you take a random number of people, and the number of people in a group is n, and so on. And then it tells us the steps, and that's basically what you find in the problem, in the book, and that's what it explained, that this would be here, by the way, the first person. You know, there's a 100% probability that this person has one birthday in the year, again, ignoring the leap day. And then this one here is then the second person, that these two do not share a birthday. And here's the third person, that these 3 do not share a birthday among them 3, and so on and so on. And then they calculate here, and again, this one here is the one with the subtract the complement. So you're looking actually, what is the probability that they don't share any one birthday? So they calculate you calculate the complement first, and you subtract it from 1, and you get that there are actually 2 that share a birthday, that's the probability for that. So, and so on. And then interestingly it says here, well, this gets really complicated, and it has to use a computer language called Python, and then I think it says Monte Carlo simulation, and so on and so on. And then I ask it more specifically, 50% to share a birthday, and it says here that we can calculate this, and so on. And it says, let's calculate using, it seems like I can't do more advanced data analysis right now. Well, it's actually not too bad. You can do it actually on the calculator. I think I showed that. And then it says, all right, the well-known result for the birthday problem is that you need 23 people. So, and so I'm going to go over here. This should be the, well, from alpha 1 here, I had 60 people before with the 99%. I'm going to go to 23. I might have already shared this. So here we go. It calculates for us pretty much 50% that 2 have the same birthday. So now come the instructions. Look at number of people, that is 23 people at a party in a room, and see if they share a birthday. And as it is in probability, you go with the law of large numbers. So you're looking at many rooms, at many parties where you have those. And an almost perfect example are the squads at the soccer World Cups, because the teams are allowed to take 23 players along. So on a team, there is a 50% chance that 2 of them have the same birthday. It's, of course, a little bit tricky if those 2 happen to be twins. And so do we count them? Do we not count them, right? So in any given World Cup, there are 8 groups, and each group has 4 teams. And I'd like you to pick a group, any one of these here, and analyze those 4 teams that are on the group. By the way, the one I'll pick here in a moment will be Group G. Now, please look at the discussion board so that you don't take up a group that someone else already analyzed. So here we go. I'm going to look at Group G for myself, and already did that, and I noticed that Germany has no 2 players that share a birthday. Again, you're looking at month and date. You don't look at the year, all right? I looked at Ghana, and turns out they don't have the same. There are no 2 players that share a birthday. I just had to think here because this name caught my attention here. Kevin Prince Boateng. Notice he played for Ghana. Now you go back to Germany and look at this guy. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Jerome Boateng. Plays for Germany. Those 2 are actually brothers. They both grew up in Berlin. They have, I think they have the same father but different mothers. And then they played at the World Cup against each other. It's very unique. And by the way, they do not share a birthday. They're different years. Portugal. So I looked at them, and there are no 2 players that share a birthday. And the United States happened to be in our group 10 years ago. And yeah, there are no share 2 birthdays. So mine is actually not applicable. So let me show you actually that there are people in here that do share a birthday within one team. By the way, as I already mentioned, there are 8 groups here of 4 teams, which is 32 teams. And probability goes with the law of large numbers. So among those 32, half of them should have players on them, 2 players on them that do share a birthday. So 16. But it could be, of course, 15 or 14, maybe 13, or maybe a little bit more, 17, 18, 19, but somewhere around there. That's where we should come up with. That's kind of what we're aiming for. And it might be true, and it probably is. So I'm going to go to a couple of other teams from groups that some other people will choose. I'm not going to do Brazil because this is really easy to find. I'm going to do Cameroon, and I found March 23rd, Eyong Eno, and March 23rd, Eric Maxime Choupo-Moting. They share a birthday, not the same year. Again, you're not looking for the same year, you're only looking for the same month and day. So whoever chooses Group A, there's a little bit of a giveaway here, and as I said, for Brazil actually as well, because that's really easy to find. So let me scroll to, I believe it was Group B, and it was Australia, and here I did find April 8th. So the goalie, Matthew Ryan, April 8th, and the other one is, let's see, where did he go? There he is, Dario Vidozic. Also April 8th, again, if you check, they're not even the same year. And again, you're not looking for that month and day. So there are hits in here. It just happened to me in my group here that I chose. There weren't any, so whoops. So anyway, so then when you're done, post your results, well, within the completed lecture quiz or project quiz, I think I called it, as well as on the discussion board. And then when you're done, this is how the quiz submission should look like. Your name, group, and then which countries you analyzed. And then back here in my case, it's actually none, and A. And you know, one of those, because that's what happened to me. But if it was something else, like I looked up, what was it again? 8th of April, and I don't know if this is going to fit in here. So one of them was Eric Maxime Choupo-Moting. Again, I actually don't know. Oh, that actually does fit in. And you know, you don't have to type so much. You can just put the last name in there. Any case, I didn't have, what was it? Cameroon. I had Portugal instead. All right. And then it turns out that this is actually relatively easy to copy and put it here on the discussion board. So this would be my entry, and then please click on comment here to add to my comment for this particular one. All right, that should be it.